Joy Grdnic is back for more of her comedic enlightenment. But first, let's tell a little bit about you. You're on a syndicated radio show, right?
Sure. I do a syndicated comedy commentary on 104 radio stations across the country. And it's Monday through Friday. You can go to joyontheweb.com and listen to it.
Sort of life musings, right? And so today
Yes.
you're going to talk about collections.
I am. Do you collect anything?
I kind of collect white vases. I don't know why, but I do.
You kind of collect them.
Yeah,
That's
sort of,
right.
kind of.
Well, that's what people say. That's how it starts, Christine.
That's how it sort of kind of starts.
It's a good thing because then other people know what to buy you when there's a gift-giving occasion.
Oh, that's true.
And that's the best thing about collections. But I didn't even think I had a collection, and then my husband and I were at the state fair, and he says, you know, in that supportive way that husbands do, you ought to put your purse collection up here.
Oh.
And I say, in that supportive way that wives do, what's the matter with you? I don't have a purse collection. Those are just my purses.
All 900 of them.
Yes, exactly. And so I'm thinking, well, you know, what is he saying? I have too many? Maybe he should put on his dirty sock collection up there.
Well, do you have a theory on why people are big collectors? Does it bring them back to the past somehow,
Yeah,
ties into their
you know
childhood?
how it is. If you go into a thrift store or a antique store, you see these things and you're like, well, I had that. My mom
Jack in the
had,
Box.
This is my husband's also. I didn't even know he had this. He has a keychain collection. And now we have another collection. We have a dust collection. But these are credit cards, which who knew that these were collectible? But they are some of the first.
But not usable.
No, well, I collect those, but these are old ones. That some of the first issued MasterCards and things. Those are very high valued.
I collect my driver's license from the past.
Yeah,
It's
right.
kind
It's
of
always
disconcerting because I only have about 8 more years before I'm really going to be old.
Well, you can look at it and then get sort of a timeline of where you've been and what you've done, a little snapshot. This is an old map of St. Louis before they had 44, and maps are always very collectible because they change all the time.
All right.
So anything that is something that isn't, there's a lot of it. But our poor kids, you know, today, they buy toys and they don't even take them out of the wrapper because they know that if they do, it'll destroy the collectible value of it.
They want to hold on to it and
They
hope that
want to
be worth
sell it for
something.
big money so they can pay their therapy bills.
But as you get older, I think it's true. Doesn't all this does sort of turn into a dust thing? You don't think about
Yes.
that when you're young, but as you get older, it's like, oh, I don't want to deal with all this. Right?
A friend of mine she works down at AT&T in a huge complex with 4,000 people, and she got a little cow and put it on her desk. So all of a sudden, people thought she was collecting cows, and she didn't collect them. She just had one. So and I thought, well, gee, you know, she's just like me, except I collect $10 bills. And every time somebody would go on a vacation, they'd bring her a little cow. Now she has 387 cows, and nobody ever brings me a $10 bill when they go on vacation, Christine.
Go figure.
I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter. I'm just glad I have a friend that is easy to buy for.
Well, don't be bitter because we have to wrap it up right now.
Okay, great.
Okay, thank you, Joy Grdnic. We'll see you again next Friday.